What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Just stopping by, man. I just wanted to address the event that was supposedly uh, supposedly a big plug for the BBN platform, and I'm like, all we could hear all week long was BBN K Goddess, BBN K Goddess, fully monetized, and I'm like, oh wow, I already know what happened last time you went to the fully monetized BBN event. You turned straight into fanboy. So looking at the event, what I did see from the beginning to end was exactly the same thing. I'm looking at Frost like, oh, please don't do yourself like this. You're going to end up getting thrown out. And it almost happened before he even got in. Because right off the rip, Frost realized that he was not going in with the others. The others being people that were there for media purposes, those who were doing press, those who were doing meet and greet, people that were going to be doing interviews. No, BBN was not one of them. So all of the hype that he's been given all week, talking about BBN is going to be, covering this and doing that, and making it look like he was actually an integral part of it. Now, mind you, when I do stuff, pertaining to events like this, and the flyers come out and all that, my logo is right there amongst everybody else's logo. In fact, I probably on a different area of the poster so that they can see me plainly and clearly, because I am the one that's going to be streaming the event to all of the subscribing and alternative platforms other than Netstars Live. That's the kind of juice and power that we promote. This guy, he said when he got to the door, he realized that when the other guys started going in, he wasn't going in. He wasn't going in with them. So I'm gonna play a little clip back. Hold on. This weirdo.
So we get ready to go in because it's time for the media people to go in. So when we get ready to go in, the two people go first. They start asking questions. I'm coming with them. And then I don't know, maybe I just thought they were rude. It probably wasn't rude. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to assume you were bouncing and stuff like that. You got people that's trying to do bullshit all the time. And you're like, hey, what the fuck is you doing? Get out of here. And that's the kind of energy they gave us. So I wasn't appreciating that. I immediately started missing you rat bastards. I was like, I could have stayed home and did my show for this shit. I could have stayed home and did no show for this shit. What in the hell? Anyway, it was probably just a misunderstanding and everything. It's not that big of a deal. But when I did get, and we were going in because we just had to get on the regular line. I mean, yeah, I don't really care about that. If I would have knew that, I would have just did that. I didn't know. I was just following what the other guys was doing. So that's why I don't follow what people do, by the way. That's why I don't follow people. Every time I follow what somebody else is doing, some weirdo shit happen. That's why I just do what I want to do. So we get on the line, and so there was a dude that was waiting over there. Also, they tell him to go over there because I'm running my gibbers like these rat bastards. What I'm out there raising hell, man. I'm gonna tell you something. I raise hell when I go somewhere and some shit is happening I don't like. I'm be ready to fight, man. So I'm raising hell. You understand? So I'm outside of the fucking SOBs, and I'm kind of raising hell a little bit. So we get on the line, and a white dude come over. So I start chopping it up with him, and I start just saying mad jokes, and I'm still got the people over here. And then we get inside. It was a good day. I wish some of you guys would have came out there, though. Like, next time you go to do something like this,
don't come out there, because all you would have seen was BBN getting totally dissed again. Now you heard what he said. that the guys that were doing media and stuff, they went in. Frost is making it seem as though that he had an invitation to do media from Kay Goddess and her group. And really, all it was that he just got the flyer, the mass publication of a function that was going on. He took it on himself that, oh, I'm going to go down here and cover it without communicating with them and whatnot, because we already know they was probably going to feel the kind of way like, not this goofy ass weirdo again. So when he shows up and he acts like he's going to go in with the media, they're like, hold on. Hold on, BBN. Boy. And he started acting a fool, probably getting ready to get beat up again. I'm just saying. So with that, he just ended up sliding in with the wrestler. He probably paid to get in, to be honest with you. I wouldn't doubt it. These are the so-called media events that he thinks that BBN is entitled to go to, not knowing that you have blown these opportunities over and over and over again. And people remember. They remember. It's like, oh, hell no. They got a list, do not admit list. Or they make them act and say, look, man, if you do that weirdo shit, you're going to be up out of here faster than you got in here. So Frost is in the front row with the rest of the fans. And let me tell you something. His whole fucking campaign sucked. It sucked to the fullest. I mean, all you heard him talking about was he's running out of energy, running out of power. He don't got his, he didn't even know the name of the so-called camera holder. Mind you, he don't have a camera. He's got a phone. So what I wanted to do was come up in here and just, I'm at my studio, but I'm down here at the storage where I keep a lot of my equipment, right? And I'm like, okay, let's take a look around and, see what some of the shit that Frost is talking about. He said he ain't got a gimbal. That's what it's called, Frost. It's called a gimbal. And I'm like, you're BBN, right? And you do so-called productions, right? So I'm like, damn, BBN, you ain't got no gimbals? I got boxes of gimbals. Boxes and boxes of gimbals. And I'm like, you're supposed to at least have something like that. You BBN, that's 60,000 plus following you. And you ain't got no gimbals? She said they're hella expensive. And I'm like, dude, I know what they cost. For the money that you was getting, you should have these. Gimbals. When you do production and whatnot, they help you have a smooth, fluid production, especially at a show like that. Or if nothing else, at least have your tripods, Have your tripods ready to do your thing so you can set up your cameras and all of that. Cameras, mind you. But let's just say you want to go off the phone. Okay? So you tell yourself, well, I got to keep my phone charged. So then you get one of these things together, Frost. It's called, it's called a gig box. You put everything in there. You put your cords and all that stuff so you can make sure that, you have enough extension to when you need to, you could plug in and make sure that you're keeping your power and you get your power cords going. And then on top of that, you make sure you have one of these. You feel me? You make sure you have one of these, bro. That way you can plug in everything through your extension cord, and you have to get there early to do it. This is production, Mr. BBN. Boy, you show your hand every fucking time, dude. Oh, did I forget? Yeah, you might want to bring your own lighting just in case, you know, the lighting ain't there. You can bring your own lighting, you know what I'm saying? Lighting umbrellas and stuff like that, along with their tripods and whatnot. This is all just a bunch of stuff I don't even use. I got all my other standard stuff in the van when I go. You know what I mean? And, and then you might want to, along with your so-called uh, 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 phone that you use everything for. We know what you're doing. You might want to, get you one of these, Mr. Frost. Get you one of these. This is stuff I don't even use. Okay. Wait a minute, hold on. Here we go. Here's my major one that I use when I go to do concerts and whatnot, sporting events, graduations, stuff like that. And then I got this one here that I use. So I like to use this more for when I'm just doing, small events, like clubs and, little fashion shows, shit like that. Shit, real work that I don't even talk about, that I do all the time. But I keep it all right here, Mr. Frost. I'm always ready to go. I'm ready to do the damn thing. You know what I mean? This is just a little storage spot where I keep all my shit. All my little, get ready to go shit. Get ready to go. You just get ready to go. You put it inside your vehicle or your Uber, wherever you're going, and you go do the show. Oh, Frost, you're so. BBN is definitely not a full-on production. So, but since we're speaking about equipment, let's let Frost tell it himself. Okay? He's something else, boy. You can't fool a master at this shit. No way. As a matter of fact, shit, I got a show coming up.
Gotta get that Premiere Pro. Don't worry about that. I have that under control. All of the things. Now, with that being said,
that was very important.
I get to the spot.
That was very important. BBN followers.
Okay. So we got a whole bunch of things to say today. First of all, we're gonna do is give a shout out to everybody.
Hold on. Let me get back. Because I'm like, if you guys are going to be supporting this man and so-called doing,
34 people off of a track.
Telling people that you're going to, invest in a so-called platform, don't get yourself caught up. And with something that's just probably looking more and more like a scam. Now that I'm listening to the guy, I'm like, you really, really have done a lot of fucking off with your money. You had to have. Because you ain't got nothing to show for it.
You got to get that Premiere Pro. Don't worry about that. I have that under control. All of the things. Now, with that being said, so I get to the spot. There's some people we're waiting for or whatever, and there's some people that I recognize that's outside. There's two people that I recognize that's outside. I've seen them at a couple of other events before. So I go up to them and I know what they're there for already. So I go up to them and I say, I asked them what they're there for.
Scared as fuck.
They say they're there for the same thing that I say that I'm there for. I'm like, boom, copy. See, the problem is my I forgot what you call the damn thing. Did you hold the camera on? It isn't here anymore. Remember, I lost it, or should I say, I left it, or it's not. I don't have it no more. The shit was expensive as fuck, but I don't have it no more. You gotta get that from me.
It's expensive as fuck, but he don't got it no more. But it's funny that he got all of his clothes. Okay. See, me, I'm the kind of person, if I had to leave somewhere, I would get everything I used to make money with first, not leave my clothes. This brings up a little speculation and like, you sure you didn't leave it at the pawn shop? I mean, that's all I like to think, because I wouldn't, that's like leaving your tools behind. You don't do that. How you going to go to work? Let me show y'all something though. Remember the Premiere Pro that he said, we got to get it? Premiere Pro, if you know anything about Adobe and whatnot, and I'm not an Adobe man, that's not for me. I use Macs and shit like that, so I use everything that's Mac related. But for you with an Adobe, Premiere and work with their program, it's only $20 a month. $20 a month for Premiere Pro. $20 a month. That's just one day of saying I'm not going to the dispensary. Let me just go put it on the card and get Premiere Pro. What are you waiting for? But as soon as you get a drop, guess where you go? To the motherfucking dispensary. And maybe getting a little sprinkle for the top of the leaf. I don't know. Some people say. But that's just one of the weird old things to me that's like, that ain't adding up. It's like, nah, dude. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right because I know better. You know what I'm saying? I know better. So what I'm going to do right quick is I'm going to take you to the Amazon, right? And we're going to look something up right quick. The so-called expensive thing that it is to hold up your camera. Yeah, the camera, This guy said that they are expensive. There they go right there. You can get them that cheap, maybe even cheaper. That's $63, man. $63 for a gimbal to hold your phone. Now mine, I ain't gonna lie, I got the top of the line shit. It costs you 300-400. But there's no reason why he can't do that. There's even one there for $159, a good one that does everything with 360, turn around, all that stuff. You're doing something. You getting drops like that at least every other day, during the week. Somebody feels charitable and they give you a drop, and you get your, you get your equipment, man. That's what you do. You get your equipment. Like I said, I got equipment. Here's a Mac. I was getting ready to send Frost this Mac back in the day, but I already knew since he don't know how to work with Mac, it was going to end up somewhere like a pawn shop. No, I'd rather just keep it here. For a better nigga, there's another one down there. There's a big boy. I don't use them. I got other shit that I use, other bigger, better, newer, whatever. And I just use this for backup. But it's like, the man think that we can't look shit up. Us people in the loop, we already know. This is not the truth for us. You're lying to your people. You're lying. The cap. Cut the cap. Those of us who have invested in bot stuff, we know it's cap. You're tripping. You're not fucking putting into your channel. That's why it looks like it do. You look like you're in. Even my storage unit looks better than your shit. What the fuck? All I can tell you is it's all cap. I mean, for that much money right there, and here they go. Here's another gimbal for $99. Okay. There's another thing. You hold your phone. You can go actually do concerts, and it does fluid recording. You professional, not that shit he was doing, where you can see his hand like this in front of the fucking recorder. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I know you're not gonna try to put that footage up on one of your 5K channels that you built. No fucking way. That footage is garbage, and that's why we'll never see it again. I guarantee you. Now, this all falls back into the CK thing and all that stuff when they were doing the WOCast, and Frosty didn't know what the fuck he was doing. I'm like, when are you going to put that footage out? He's all, it needs to be edited. I'm like, stop the cap, Frost. You don't know what the fuck you doing. You don't. That's why you keep trying to get guys like me to come in and edit and all this shit. Then when you got the customers and the people to spend money with you, you try to say something's wrong with the people that you hired because you're so fucking thirsty. You're so fucking whatever it is that's driving you to take the money and run. You would rather assassinate the people's character that's helping you and keep the money instead of divvying it up with them and get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? You would rather get rid of them than pay them. And here we are. You don't have nothing to show for what the fuck you been doing. You said, I lost the equipment. Well, I left it. And I'm like, nah, man. You took that shit because you got all of your clothes. You still got the same clothes you had then that you do now. Who does that? Because see, if you take your equipment with you, you can go make some money and buy new clothes. That's like saying, well, shit, I got a car.
But I'm gonna leave that behind. Cause I'd rather just walk instead of put gas in the motherfucking car, knowing that the car could bring you money. Don't make no fucking sense. Cut the cap, man. Cut the cap, Frost. We see through you, man. It isn't a good look, man. And what you did over there for K, not even for K God, I know it wasn't for K Goddess. Because see, when I go do functions like this, tell me where the lie at, y'all. When I go do functions like this, I've shown y'all me covering, events and whatnot. And I do, behind the scenes shit. I do interviews. You know what I'm saying? I do coverage. You know what I mean? I'm doing all of the things straight up. And I'm like, dude, no, I don't know who you think you're fooling, man. You're not fooling us, dude. Stop it, bro. Stop the scam. You doing the right thing. Just stay at home, bro. Because unless you are ready to go where you got all your shit ready to go, really to do a live function, to really go set up and do the thing that you need to do, don't put yourself out there like that. You're embarrassing BBN. Straight up, you look like a clown. And that's what it is. You look like a fucking clown. That's my take on the whole thing. And then the footage was so crappy. Here you are. Here's the footage. This man talking about he's trying to see if there's different angles. What the fuck? Motherfucker, you don't need no different angles. Just get you a fucking tripod or whatever. You can even get a tripod from the Goodwill. They got tripods in there that you can set up and do your fucking camera work. Just set it up. Boom. Push the button. Go get people. Do interviews. Stand up if you got to. And do interviews. Make content. I don't know. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. It is what it is, man. I just wanted to chime in on that. And hopefully, K Goddess, man, I know you had somebody doing this shit right. I know you did. And it wasn't him. So you did the right thing. You should. Fuck with a professional, because, yeah, believe me, you know, teamwork makes the stream work, and that ain't it. So this is your boy Nestars Live, man. I'm out, man. Thank you for tuning in. Man, let me hit the chat right quick. Let me see what everybody's saying. All right.